Okay, this is the new GT semi-trailer urban low loaders we have in stock. So this one here is the extending version with a rear self tracker and flip toe ramps. Now it can also fit a standard tracked unit per number, but it will fit a crane lorry perfectly. That's what we've kind of based this on. We've sold a few of these for crane lorries. As you can see, sits on the lorry perfect, right on the middle of the fifth wheel, wee bit overhang there and nothing going to catch the back legs on, and sits on height wise perfectly. At the front of them they've got spare wheel, tyre chocks, all the Susie board and everything there, fire extinguisher box. These can be removed if you want to use the neck a bit more, but we thought it's a good extra to put them in for putting chains, etc. if you've got them on a crane lorry, etc, etc. Also, we've done the floors up the top in steel, as we've again thought a lot of the time buckets and stuff get dropped on these, so just easier to do it on steel. Landing legs, extra high tension bolts put all around these because they've not got cross legs. Wide marker boards with beacons and markers. Obviously neck ramps to there and a set of locks here. This currently will take a 20 footer and then it will take a 30 foot container as well. The rear ramp setup can be removed and the lights are obviously on the actual trailer, not on the ramp, so they can be taken off if that's what you wanted, just with clip-ons. We can sort that as well. Extended version, obviously everything comes out there. Rear stiff legs in the back, side shift on the ramps as well. Twist locks right at the back, short beaver tail, rubber floor. What I'll do now is we'll do a video underneath, so we'll jump underneath. So I thought it'd be easier to do a video underneath these trailers to understand, as they're quite new to the market, etc, and how well they actually are built. So we'll start here. As I said to you before, landing legs are on big channel here but no cross legs, so it's a centre spine trailer, but look at all the bolts in that leg. You are not going to break that leg off this trailer. Good strong set of legs on them. Hydraulic motor, sorry, not hydraulic motor, toolbox is in here as well, with all the bum for the electrics as well is in there. Keeps it nice and clean and dry out the road. Simple stuff. Toolbox again for putting bump, etc. On the top of there we can stick a winch in there and poke it out through there. We have made that so we can do it like that. Obviously, like I said, proper strong wee built trailers, loads of paint on them as well. They say everyone's built strong, centre spine trailer. I mean, look at the size of the beam on the bottom, proper thing. See, these are easily removed as well if you need to remove them, so just on a cable, which I think is a fantastic idea, instead of trying to take these out normally and give them a clean. Clip them on, then away you go. Air tanks are nice and set now, so if you do need to change them and get out the road, they're not an empty road or anything like that. This is on rear steering axle, so on the back of them here is just on a air piston, so air up and air down, so it's not like a conventional it's not a conventional ram that goes on the back rear steers where it just lets air out. This is actual power down and power up, so instead of just letting a spring do it, you've got to air it in and out. As I say, proper rear steering axle on it. Tiny thing, gives you that bit better for manoeuvrability, and also, which is a sensible thing, if you get stuck one day and your valve fails, you stick the wee locking pin in. Not hard, is it? Just crawl underneath it, stick it in. Simple things. Keep everything simple, as we always say. Say standard 2430 brake chambers, parking on this axle only. As I say, it is their own axle, but they are based on a BPW axle. We stock all the parts, and you can get all the parts off your standard wholesale supplier for like parts or whatever else. Most of these boys stock all the stuff. Wabco ABS system as well. Nice and simple, easy peasy. Steering axle, grease it yourself, keep it all greased, easy again. Go to the back, all the wiring, everything's tight. It's not a Mickey Mouse setup. Motor is in the back. We are going to put flaps over the back of these to keep them covered, so nothing gets covered in shit, and get everything covered in grease as well in the back before this goes out. See, motor spool valve up here. Again, we're going to put a cover over these so they're all covered. Pipes, easy peasy to change, etc. Easy to get into and nice and strong. Nothing can get damaged on the back of these either. I say electric boxes are all covered there. If you need to open them, in there, covered up. Proper good strong trailers as well. Beam in the centre there. What a nice track, no pole, get damaged or anything. You need anyone for information, give me a call.